Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Be Rich. This is Grandpa's Magic, and this is a modern event deck. Told you guys I was going to get it. I got it. We're going to go ahead and rip into this. I know that there is some majorly spicy stuff in this thing, and I did the math last night, knowing I was going to get this today. Just the rares and a few uncommons and stuff. I priced this to be like 165 bucks. Like I said, that's just the rares, mythics, and a few uncommons. And I paid 45 for it. He went ahead and went up a little bit, but I'm not mad because look at this. Oh, it comes with sleeves. I didn't even know it came with sleeves. That's awesome sauce. Nice little die. I like that a lot. You guys like that? Check that out. It's pretty. Definitely digging the sleeves. I mean, I realize they're Ultra Pro, but I'm not a big fan of Ultra Pro, but sleeves are sleeves. I could sleeve up all my tokens in that, I think. So, nice little sturdy box. I like this. It's called Modern Event Deck, March of the Multitudes. It's just the thing tells you about tournaments and events, the modern format in general, playing this particular deck, and the list that goes with it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into the good stuff. Opening this stuff. Now I realize that opening this box probably just decreased the value, but I don't care. You know why? Because they're, and I'm going to play with them. I mean, there's a sort of feast and famine in here. I need that for stuff, you know. So we got a Relic of Progenitus. We got 3 of those. Those were on my list of things. Barrington Forge Tender, a 1-drop pro red. Creature, Kithkin Wizard, 1/1. You sacrifice it. Prevent all damage a red source of your choice would deal this turn. It's not too bad. Well, let's go back to the Relic of Progenitus. It's a 1-drop artifact. Tap. Target player exiles a card from his or her graveyard. Pay 1. Exile Relic of Progenitus. Exile all cards from all graveyards. Draw a card. Yeah, so that's actually really good. The Forge Tender's alright. Duress. 1-drop sorcery. That's black. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land from it. Player discards that card. We've got 3 of those. Kataki War's Rage, 1 and a white legendary creature. Spirit, 2/1. All artifacts have at the beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifice this artifact unless you pay 1. Yeah. So I may be doing redoing my mono white deck to have this as the general instead. Obi, coming for you and your artifacts there, Sidri. Yeah, I know you're watching it. And there are 3 of those. It's actually a really good card. We got Dismember, 1 and 2 Phyrexian Black. Phyrexian Black can be paid with either 1 black or 2 life. Target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. We've got 2 of those. We've got a Ghost Quarter. We got 2 of those, 2 Ghost Quarters here. We got tokens and an emblem for Elspeth, Knight Errant, which is in here. This is just the sideboard, people. But all these things will be getting use somewhere. Get into the actual deck. And they don't have one of those. Oh, there it is. Barely see a little tab. So we've got Soul Warden, 2 of those. Tide Hollow Sculler. Oh, Soul Warden. We all know what Soul Warden does. It's a 1-drop white. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, you gain a life. It's just a 1/1 human cleric. Tide Hollow Sculler costs a white and a black for an artifact creature zombie, 2/2. It says when it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from it, exile that card. When Tide Hollow Scholar leaves the battlefield, return the exile card to its owner's hand. So It's kind of like the kite sail freebooter, I think. It's a flying pirate that kind of does that. Ixalan or something. Then we got Path to Exile. I believe we got 3 of those. That's one of those uncommons that I said was worth money. Those are like $7.50 a piece. And of course, it's a one drop instant that exile target creature. If you don't know what Path to Exile is, you need to go look up cards and do research. Hopefully, everybody that's watching this channel knows what Path to Exile is. So you exile target creature for a white. Its controller base search his or her library for a basic land card, put that card on the battlefield tap, then shuffle his or her library. Inquisition of Kozilek. It's a 1-drop black sorcery. Target player reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from it with converted mana cost 3 or less. That player discards that card. There's another one of those uncommons that I said had made my list of money-ish cards. Shrine of Loyal Legions. It's a 2-drop artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, or whenever you cast a white spell, put a charge counter on Shrine of Loyal Legions. Pay 3, tap, sacrifice Shrine of Loyal Legions. Put a 1/1 colorless Mer artifact creature token on the battlefield for each charge counter on Shrine of Loyal Legions. It's not too bad. I might actually put this in my Atraxa deck, just so I can. I got a couple of them, so I got a couple decks I can put them in. Ideas and things. Honor of the Pure. This is a good card. 1 and a white enchantment. White creatures you control get +1/+1. I actually need this for my soldiers and all kinds of other things. And I've got 3 of them, so they'll all get used in the deck. Intangible Virtue. It's a 1 and a white enchantment. Creature tokens you control get +1/+1 and have Vigilance. I've got several of these already, but having another playset is never a bad thing, I guess. Raise the Alarm, 1 and a white instant. Put 2 1/1 white soldier creature tokens onto the battlefield. We got a playset of those. Zealous Persecution, black and a white. It's a 2-drop instant. Until end of turn, creatures you control get +1/+1, and creatures your opponents control get -1/-1. That's actually really good for a 2-drop instant in black and white. That's I like that a lot. Those will get used. Oh, there it is. Sword of Feast of Famine. Woo! Look at that. Yeah, I know I used to have one that was a little bit better, you know, foil and whatnot, but I got rid of it because of reasons and stuff. But I've got another one, and I'm not going to get rid of this one at all for any reason, just because I need to keep one. Lingering Souls, 2 and a white sorcery. Put 2 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield with flashback for 1 and a black. We've got 4 of those. Doesn't seem too bad. Spectral Procession. These are hybrid, either 2 colorless and a white, 3 different times. So you can either pay 3 white, or you pay 6 colorless, or any combination there in between. For sorcery that says put 3 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying onto the battlefield. And we've got 4 of those. There's another one. Elspeth, Knight Errant, 2 and 2 white for foil loyalty. You can uptick by 1 and create a 1/1 white soldier creature token onto the battlefield. You can uptick by 1 and target creature gets +3/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. And in -8, the alt is you get an emblem with artifacts, creatures, enchantments, and lands you control have indestructible. That's probably the best emblem there is. I mean, I don't know. There's some good ones. There's a lot. There's a few of them that are really, really good. This is definitely the top 3 at least, in my opinion. Prove me wrong. Caves of Koilos. It's a land that taps for colorless, or you can tap for black or white and have it deal 1 damage to you. It's one of the pain lands, and having a play set of them is very nice. City of Brass. I've yet to even own one of these. I've got a couple Caves of Koilos already, and that's okay. But City of Brass comes in tapped and deals 1 damage to you. Tap for 1 mana of any color. I desperately needed one of these, and I got 2 of them, which is beautiful. Isolated Chapel just recently got reprinted, but that's okay. What we can get, and there's a play set of these in here, and that's a beautiful thing as well. Vault of the Archangel. There's only one of these in here. It taps for colorless to your mana pool, or you can pay 2, a white and a black, to tap it, and creatures you control gain Death Touch and Lifelink until end of turn. That is a beautiful card. Beautiful. I have several things that want that card. Windbrisk Heights, it's the white hideaway land. I'm not even going to talk about this card because I don't like any of the hideaway lands at all. And I realize this is probably the better one besides green. Then we got we got 5 plains and 4 swamps. I'm just not a big fan of hideaway lands at all in general. So there you have it. The big things: Sword of Feast and Famine, Elspeth Knight Errant, playset of Isolated Chapels, couple Cities of Brass, playset of Caves of Kolios. I realize that those are probably only like $1. The Isolated Chapel, I think, is like $3 or $4. So playset of those, that's still pretty nice. But like I said, I got all this for $45, which I think is a steal of a deal. I mean, I got just these 2 cards is that money by itself, at least. This one by itself, almost by itself, paid for it. But these 2 for sure, plus with all these, and then it has sleeves, so it's like, holy smokes, I got the deal of the century, and I was super stoked that I was able to get it today, and it was still there. Nobody had scooped it out from underneath me. So tell me what you think. Did you guys like this stuff? Let me know, and till next time.